Good morning, everybody! Happy Monday. It's Monday. I just got done working out. I still got my sweat towel, my super sweaty hair. How was everybody's weekend? What are you guys doing, on the weekends now that you're trapped inside the house? Good morning, Brittany. What'd you do this weekend, Brittany, with the family? What did you guys do? Good morning, good morning. What's up, Heather? How are you guys? What is going on, everybody? It is Monday. We have a week of rain here in Southern California. You drove up the canyon and came home. Cool, little road trip, nice, I like it. Sometimes it's nice to get just out of the house, even if you're gonna drive somewhere and stay in the car, right? I do that with Axel sometimes. Even if I just take him to like a big grassy area, because all the playgrounds are closed here. So even if we went to the park, there's nothing to do there because everything's taped off. So you can literally just run around in a grassy patch, and that's about it. But it makes all the world of a difference in how his day goes and his sleeping and everything. Because when we first started going through this whole quarantine, it was hard because everything's closed, and then we weren't getting out of the house, and then he didn't want to sleep because he was literally like burning off no energy all day long. So yeah, it's crazy. So we got to kind of think outside the box and do a lot of things that are going to help him burn off energy at this point. But anyways, so happy Monday. We are Dez's Daily Dose, episode 61. And today I wanted to talk about being hopeful in dark times. And I know that it could be really depressing, especially I think like this week, because it's supposed to rain and be gloomy all week, is probably going to be a really bad week for a lot of people because, sunshine and getting that vitamin D, when that D sucks in when you soak it up, it helps tremendously when it comes to fighting off the blues and, get that great vitamin D. And when it's yucky weather outside, you just kind of feel yucky altogether, right? And so it's very hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay hopeful. And that's why it's really important. And I can tell you guys this every single time is like, you got to dig into stuff that is going to fill your mind with positive things, because right now there's just so much negativity that's constantly flowing, right? Every time we jump on our social media, every time we hear all of these press releases and news feeds and all these different ways of sharing what's going on in the world, and it could be pretty depressing. And so it's really hard to stay hopeful. It's hard to stay positive. I bet it's hard when it snows there. Yeah, because then you guys, it's too cold outside. I bet. Yeah. I like rainy weather, but maybe for like a day or two. But that's if I can go outside all the other times. Right now we can't even go outside really. So yeah, I think this week will be a tough week for a lot of people in Southern California with this gloomy weather. Could be a little depressing. But I know it's hard to stay hopeful when all these things around you are constantly filling your mind with so many negative feelings, negative thoughts, not being able to even work out and get that endorphin high where you feel good. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to help. And so working out is one, right? Staying hydrated, making sure that you eat healthy. So this is a huge one, you guys, a huge one. I know that sometimes we're very limited when it comes to our groceries right now on what is available, or we don't even want to go out to the store. So it's hard to buy, say, like produce without it going bad and to keep it for a while. So what we do is as much as we possibly can, is we buy frozen vegetables. Those are actually better for you anyways, but they'll last a lot longer than if you were to buy like fresh produce. And you want to make sure that you eat healthy during this time, because when you eat bad, junky food, that's filled with like gluten and sugar and all the other stuff, it messes with your hormones and it actually can cause you to be depressed. And then it's a whole chain reaction, because then you start gaining weight because we're sitting down more, we're staying at home, we're not out and about like we normally would be. And so we're starting to gain weight, right? And then we even feel more like crap because we're depressed already. We have all this negative stuff fueling our mind. And then now we're gaining weight. It's like a no-win. But yes, you can win. And the people that win are the ones that are going to thrive when this whole thing is over. Because there are battles every single day in your life that you're going to go through. You can choose to let those battles dictate everything that you are, dictate your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions, and what you do about your daily life right now. Or you can challenge them and win every single time, which is going to help with your growth as a human being and to make you feel good. It's going to be that much easier. The more that you win when it comes to all these battles that we're facing, the better and the stronger you're going to be as a person, right? So much. So I took just a couple notes today. I listened to a short video, so I'm going to post that in the comments too. And then, so are you going to let the things that are happening let you fall apart, or are you going to go with courage and resolution, right? Good morning, Raylene. So there's going to be all these darkness, all these things that would happen in our past. You need to embrace those things, and you need to face that challenge every single day. And if you guys have been catching me for a while, then you know that, my past, I went through a lot of, heartache, a lot of tragedy, and I did not let it own who I am, because that's something that I couldn't control, right? I can control how I feel and the thoughts that I'm thinking in my head and how I choose to go about my daily business versus those things that have happened in the past or the things that I've went through or the struggles. I'm not going to let it dictate how I am, right? I have my whole life ahead of me. I don't want to sit there and wallow in my misery. I would be miserable for the rest of my life. Who wants to be miserable for the rest of their life? Surely not me. And I'm sure you don't either. Nobody wants to. But you can live an extraordinary life once you get out of your own thoughts, because you got to change all that around always, every single day. It is work. It is consistency every single day. And this is where people fall short, is they don't make it a habit. And it's the same thing when you own your own business. Hard work, consistency, making it a habit, doing those same things every single day. But you'd be surprised how fast you're going to grow as an individual, how strong you're going to be by always being positive and always trying to look at the best in every situation. Yeah, this situation right now that's going on, it is a crappy situation, right? It's crappy. It is for millions and millions of people all around the world. But am I going to let it dictate how I feel? Am I going to let it ruin my thoughts? And I can't control what is happening right now. I can control what's happening right here, but I can't control what's happening out there, right? So I'm going to charge forward every single day. I'm going to win this battle every single day, because I'm not going to let the outside negativity or the things that are happening in my own life because of what is going on that I can't control. I'm not going to let it dictate making me feel sorry for myself or we'll never be able to recover from this. I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to think like this is going to make us better than ever. Better than ever. We're thinking outside the box. We are changing the way we do business. We are getting out of our own way, stepping outside our comfort zone. I'm not going to sit there and be depressed because of the things that are going on. Yeah, it sucks and people are losing lives. Absolutely, that is sad. But, I am a firm believer that everybody has their time. Whether this is their time going through this, or they die in a car accident, or I die tomorrow. I don't know. But we all have our own time. We all have our own expiration date, our own deadline. And so that's why I just try to live life as positive as I possibly can, to be uplifting to people, to share hope and love, because everybody needs it. Everybody needs it. And so I challenge you today, and for every day going forward, is to live hopeful, to live positive. You can't change everything, right? You can only control what you do and how you feel. Just like if somebody's mean to you, sometimes that can put me in a bad mood, yes. So I have to try to, change my whole thought process by digging into some motivational stuff. But it can happen, you guys. It totally can happen. You just have to plug in all the time. It is so worth it to just feel so much better than letting all the crap around you take over control of how you feel about yourself and what is going on. Because you can control it. This is why they say, cut out those toxic people, cut out those people that are negative, cut out those people that constantly bring you down with their problems. It's really hard to do. I understand, because you want to be there for people, because I've been there. And you can only take so much, especially if you're going through your own dark time, right? So you have to just be picking and choosing wisely. I don't say cut people out completely. I just say spend less time with them. So, but everybody has a right. Everybody has an opportunity to get out of this awful feeling that they're having inside. So all we can do is be the light in the darkness. And, I'm trying not to share stuff about the virus and negativity and all that other stuff on my news feed, is because everybody's doing that, and it's so mind controlling when you constantly are feeding yourself that stuff every single day. So plug in with good positive things, share good positive things. Let's change the news feeds around. Let's get away from all this negativity that is constantly bringing us down, and share love and hope and happiness and positive things to start changing the way that people are thinking while they're going through this. So I love you guys. I challenge you, remember, every single day to get out there, to share positivity and hope, and to fill your own self with great positive videos, because that's the only thing that's going to improve you and help you win this battle every single day. So even when this is over, I would still be doing this. I started doing this before this whole thing happened, and has changed my whole outlook on life. And so I promise you that if you do these things too, you can change your whole outlook on life too. We don't have to be a victim to the circumstances or the things that are going on around us. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm glad you love that, Brittany, today. I'll see you guys tomorrow on another Dez's Daily Dose. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye.